Hey guys, well, this is my first video for the new year, so I want to wish y'all a happy new year. So I decided to kick off the new year with a video here at the farm, and I'm actually filming this on a brand new camera. So I have an all-new GoPro. So this is a GoPro Hero 12 Black Edition. And I'm filming this in 4K. So I thought I'd see how well it'll try out just by giving y'all a little tour around the property. So there's the field. And there's the old brush hog, which unfortunately hadn't been able to use it because of this tire right here. It's all busted. Looks like it's kind of sunken down on the ground a little bit. This tire's flat though, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably fill up with air. That one there, not so much. Oh, I bet this must have been an old fire ant mound. It looks like it used to be. I've always considered this my favorite spot right here. And you can see a limb has broken off on one of these trees. I'm going to say it's this one right here. The last time I was up here, I cut up pieces of that branch. And I forgot to cut this one up. I figured that I would do it. Well, I was kind of thinking about doing it today, but I don't think I will. I'm going to leave here shortly. I only came up here just to check on things because neither one of us have been up here in probably 2 months at least. Look out here in the pasture. This looks like a little bit of, I would say, some winter ryegrass. Looks like it's kind of grown a little bit, but the ground is all soaking wet. This shed right here, it's still standing. Can't believe all this time it still is. It used to set much higher than it has before. And my grandfather used to be able to park a tractor right in there. He actually used to park the Farmall H right in there. But now, since it's set very low, there's really no way that tractor would be able to fit in there anymore. It's actually nice out here. It was quite cold this morning. I'm not exactly sure what the temperature is right now. I'm going to check my phone real quick. $47 degrees. It's supposed to get up to about 60 degrees. But it's supposed to be really cold by next weekend. That's just another reason why I was up here, kind of just get things winterized. However, I pretty much got everything in here all winterized. And as you can see from right here underneath the lawn tractor, the bag of mothballs. Yeah, the actual last time I was up here, I made the video on how to store your lawn tractor for the winter. So we got the golf cart on the battery charger plugged into the golf cart. It's been working great, only except I had to put air in that tire. I had to air up the rear tires on the Farmall H. Yep, so they were, all the rear tires were flat. I think even the front tires, well, that one ain't bad, but this one is. This, for some reason, all 4 tires on this tractor doesn't want to hold air very good, especially this one right here. As a matter of fact, I have not even started this thing in quite a while. The last time I even started it, I'm having issues of it not running on all the cylinders again. I do have a new set of spark plugs. I keep saying that. I've been intending to change them out, but those spark plugs are not up here, they're at home. Hopefully, maybe if the next time, whenever I come back up here, I'll change out those plugs. Because the last time I had this little issue, all I did was, I just did a temporary fix. I just pulled the plugs out of them and then took my blowtorch and heated them up. That was more of a temporary fix. I probably would do that again, but I don't have my torch up here. And in case if y'all ever wondering on where the Echo SRM 2400 SB has been, I don't keep that trimmer at home anymore. It stays here at the farm for my dad to use, as well as even my Steel FS91R. Both of these trimmers, keep them up here, especially with my FS91R, just because this is my strongest string trimmer. And yeah, and I got the brush cutting shield on it. I still had the original cutting shield. Where did I leave that thing at? It's not in there. Oh, there it is, right there. Yep, that's it right there. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. But not this stuff here, because this is the stuff for whenever if I convert my steel trimmer into a brush cutter with the brush cutting blade. And here's my Echo PB500T backpack blower. I also keep it up here. That's the reason why I've not featured it in lawn cutting videos. And there's my Echo CS400 chainsaw. I now keep it up here just because I don't really have a need for it at home. And then here's my grandfather's Poland wood shark chainsaw. And then the McCulloch Eager Beaver chainsaw. That's the only saw that I have at home. I was almost thinking about bringing it up here just because I don't really have a need for a chainsaw at home. Here's my chainsaw sharpener. I almost forgot I had it over here. I need to put it, how about right here? And yeah. Oh, there's another chainsaw right here. I almost forgot. This is a Remington electric chainsaw. And a bunch of tractors over here. And there's the Husky lawn tractor, which is retired. And to show you all the tractors here. So this is a Farmall Cub. I think this one was built in 1948. That front grille is obviously incorrect. I think that was supposed to be meant for one of the later Cubs. Right here is a 1946 Farmall A. It was like second to last year on these. I believe the A's were built between 1939 to 1947. I think by mid-1947 they upgraded the A's. They put a hydraulic lift on them, and they would become the Super A. Right here is a 1953 Farmall Super C. They originally were known as the C. That was introduced in 1948, and then in 1951 they became the Super C. I believe that the only differences between the C and Super Cs is their engine. See, the C's had the 113 cubic inch engine, which was the same engines that were in the Farmall A's and the B's. And I think there were even other differences too. Different brakes and a larger steering wheel. Here is the oldest tractor. This is a 1938 Farmall F20. And let's see. Ever since my grandfather's passing, I have gotten this tractor running. And it's been well over 3 years since the last time I even started it, because now it doesn't want to hold coolant just because there is a little pinhole in the radiator. I'll just see if I can maybe patch that up before spending hundreds of dollars on a whole new radiator core. And then right back here behind me, a 1941 Farmall H, which I was just talking about it. This was probably the more popular of the Farmall letter series tractors, because they've made a ton of them. This was actually the replacement of the F20. See, the F20s, well, before the F20s came, it was actually the Farmall regulars that was introduced in 1923, which that's over 100 years ago. It's kind of hard to believe that. And then in 1932, they had some major upgrades and became the F20. So the F20s that you see right here were made between 1932 to 1939. And then in 1939, they would be replaced by the Farmall H. Then here we have a much larger version of the Farmall H. This is a Farmall M. This particular one was built in 1947. This tractor originally belonged to my great-grandfather, which he passed away back in 1998 after battling Alzheimer's for several years. So after his passing, my grandfather got around to getting this tractor running. When my great-grandfather had this tractor, it ran on propane, and my grandfather was able to find a really good condition fuel tank on it, and he had to find another hood for it, because when this thing was converted to propane, which the old original hood ended up being cut. So pretty much all the tins are not original, only except for the front grille. I think that's the only original tin to this tractor. This is probably another popular tractor of the letter series tractors from Farmall. Now it replaces the larger Farmall F series, which was the F30, which was a much larger version of the F20. So the M's were also introduced in 1939. And then in 1941, there was also a diesel variant of this called the MD. Now I believe the MD was the very first diesel-powered row crop tractor. I can't be too sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that that was the first diesel row crop tractor, the MD. Then here is the Farmall M's competitor right here, a John Deere Model G. This was John Deere's largest row crop tractor at the time. I believe back in the day, John Deere's largest tractor was the Model R, which was the company's first diesel tractor. John Deere never really made a diesel row crop tractor until when they came out with the Model 70, which replaced the G. So I believe the Gs were made from 1937 until 1953. Throughout the years, the Model Gs have had different looks to them. I believe they ended up having this look probably until by the early 1940s. I would say 1939, but I don't think they were like that. But yeah, and this tractor, just like this tractor before, see, this tractor has been converted to run on propane. That's not original. These tractors were not like this factory. They were just only sold gas only until when they came out with the Model 70s. I believe the Model 70s were factory propane. Yeah. And then right here, the newest tractor, this is a 2016 John Deere 5065E. This is the first and only tractor that my grandfather bought brand new, which was about 7 years ago. He bought it in January of 2017, but it's a 2016 model year. Now I believe my grandfather only put 58 hours on this tractor before his passing in 2019. So that's almost close to 3 years of him having this tractor. And finally, right here, a 1953 Ford Golden Jubilee. This was basically the replacement of the Ford 8N. It's pretty much almost like the 8N, only except the biggest changes on with these were the engines. See, the 8Ns obviously had a flathead engines. And, yeah. Alright, so that's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed this little tour video of the farm, and as well as me testing out this camera. So I'm going to get everything all locked up, and I'm going to head home and get this video uploaded to YouTube. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and so thanks for watching.